Just by looking at these choices, I know exactly what type of question I'm dealing with. These are all pronouns, so I need to think in terms of singular and plural because that's the grammar rule that we need to know for pronouns. You have to memorize this grammar rule. It is almost positive that it will come up on your SAT, and if you do memorize it, it's really easy. You're just looking for a matching idea. But if you don't, you're very susceptible to trap answers because pronoun questions are a case where the SAT knows that we get this rule wrong a lot of the times in our own lives. Just when we talk to our friends, we say it wrong. And so the right answer might not sound right to you because you're so used to hearing it wrong. So it's confusing, but it can all be avoided just by looking at these questions as grammar questions where we're not trusting our instincts, but instead following a rule. And so the rule is we got to find whatever this pronoun refers to and see if it's singular or plural. So what are we talking about in this sentence? The bacteria have evolved to use hydrogen sulfide instead of sunlight for the energy that drives their metabolic processes. And hydrothermal venting is the source of the chemical soup necessary to support the bacteria. We're still talking about bacteria. And maybe you're uncertain if that's plural or not because it doesn't have an S at the end, but it said their metabolic processes. So we've got two pieces of evidence that this is a plural word. And not that it matters, but the singular of bacteria is bacterium. Bacterium. And it never comes up because you almost never have one bacterium. But there you go. Now you know something new. Point is, for our purposes, we know it's plural because of lots of things in the sentence, and now we're looking for a plural pronoun to replace it. So him or her, even though it's got two things there, that's actually singular. That's the singular pronoun we're supposed to use when we don't know the gender of a person that we're talking about. Sometimes the hypothetical person. But either way, it's a bacteria. It doesn't have a gender. It's a little speck of, DNA. So that doesn't make any sense. So we can get rid of that. One is obviously singular. It is singular. And them, thankfully, is plural. And that is the answer. So these ones should be super simple if you memorize the grammar rule because it's literally just a matter of singulars and plurals. There's not a lot of science to it. They don't trick us that much once we know the rule. But if we don't know the rule, we are very susceptible to getting tricked. So memorize the rule.